Good morning, YouTube. It's been a hot minute since I did a full houseplant update, so I thought I'd let you guys know how things are going with all my various green friends. So, starting up in my studio, where most of them live right now, this right here is my I need to repot you zone. Apollon finished his rebloom and is looking pretty good. And for some reason, this is just fun. This was a flower bud, but it grew roots. And over here, if you see this one, this is another one that was a flower bud. You can see where the flowers were. But let me get a view on that guy. Look at that. That's a keiki. That's a baby plant. So I'm gonna get one, and I presume two more Dendrobium nobili babies. And also the new cane. It's small. As I say, I don't know what I'm doing with dendrobiums, really. But I'm learning. And the fact that he bloomed for me is pretty encouraging. And, of course, here's Thelxinoi, my Oncidium, who is just going nuts with the new foliage. But does probably need to be in a new pot. Probably a bigger pot, given how much is going on there. And then this guy, this is a fun one. This one is nameless because it does not actually belong to me. It belongs to my partner, who does not name his plants. And it did the weirdest little thing. Look at this. This is a flower stalk. The flower stalk, it grew a leaf. And then stopped. It doesn't seem to be getting any bigger. But those little nodes usually, well, the nodes grow a flower, or a branch of the stalk, or a keiki. I've never seen one do a leaf before. Fascinating. That guy also needs repotting, because it's still in the absolutely horrible pot it came from the store in. So, and then over here, this is a huckleberry start that is not doing very well. It's alive. It's not growing. I don't know what to do with that. Sisyphus and the Fremen, doing great. For some reason, a couple of these little guys are splitting again already, which is interesting. I didn't think they'd do that again so soon. But yeah, they're doing nice. And Aries here probably also needs repotting, honestly. Needs to be potted up. Either that or I need to divide him. Because, of course, a bunch of these are baby plants, and they're getting pretty huge. This right here is a whole plant. So, doing great. So yeah, and let's move on to the next area, which is just right over here, next window. You just go straight there. And here I've got, these guys are under a little light to get their flower stalks to grow up because they are starting stalks. This is another nameless, so not mine, but I'm taking care of it. And this one here is Terpsichore, who is one of my rescues. So I got it not blooming. So we'll see what color that is. I suspect it's likely to be purple. Most of the grocery store ones are, but I don't know. Maybe I'll get a white one this time. And then here, Dorado is going again. Gosh, she's just so enthusiastic. She had the most blooms of any orchid I've ever gotten. And now she's, I mean, look at this. Here's a whole side stalk. Here's all this. This looks like it could be starting another side stalk there. Just, oh, she's such a good girl. And I got myself an air plant. I haven't named it yet. I couldn't resist it. It looks like a jellyfish. This is a sea urchin skeleton, but it's doing well. And then we've got Thalia in her cholla wood. I'm still struggling a little bit with keeping her watered enough. I think what's going on is down in the middle of here I've got sphagnum to keep it damp so that the roots can stay damp. But all the root growth she's been getting is coming out the top here. And I think that some of the roots down in there have died, and she just doesn't have enough root in there. So I've started watering her every single day. And hopefully that'll help her perk up some more. And then here we have Calliope, who is my oldest orchid and who just likes to grow roots. It's just roots, 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 roots. Look at all those roots. No signs of reblooming. I mean, I haven't been trying to rebloom any of them. Some of them have just volunteered. And Polymnia also growing roots and having a lot of fun in her orchid pot. This is why orchid pots have the side cutouts like this, because it is healthy for the orchid to be able to put roots out into the air. And boy, is she. Look at all those. Look at all those. She's having fun. Oh, and I love the one that's just, look at this. It's just going right. Ah, they're great. All right. So that's windowsill. Let's check one more in my studio. Hang on. It's Hypate. She's still growing very slow for a vanilla. Look at this. Look at this. Don't mind the Anomalocaris stack. Look. I mean, I might have to find somewhere else to put her just because she's doing great. Either that or I need to find some way to string something from the ceiling for her. I don't know. But, although I'd have to put the light up there too. Whatever. She is doing fantastic. So that's great. And in my kiddos room, we have Liet Kynes, the Fremen who doesn't live with the others. He had an incident. He probably needs some water. You can see that the top is a little wrinkly there, but he got dumped out. The whole thing fell over, so we had to repot him. So I haven't watered him since then, because watering right after repotting is not good for lithops, I'm told. So I'll water him sometime in the next few weeks. They're easy like that. Alright, and here we're in a space we haven't been in before. Pardon the fan noise. There's quite a good gamer computer here, and also the giant server is near me. And normally he's got one of his nameless in here, but because those don't have any blooms right now, I let him borrow Urania, because she rebloomed just beautifully. I mean, look at that. Such a pretty little orchid. Ah, love her. And we'll finish up with the kitchen. I do wish I could get photos that weren't so backlit, because I guess that's what happens when you grow your things on a windowsill. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's Euterpe. She was one of my rescues. She rebloomed for me. And, of course, my gorgeous, glorious Cleo. Oh, stay in focus. The color you are seeing is not even as vibrant and as blue as the real color. The real color is, for some reason the camera just won't pick it up. The real color is this indigo, like blue-violet. Oh, it's so pretty. But even here, where they're way more magenta for some reason, they just look so great. Onions, those aren't mine, those are my housemates. I'm actually intolerant of onions. This is a new one. This is Ismenius, which is the name of the dragon, as well as the name of the plant. There's a whole saga with the dragon potter planter, which, I don't know, maybe I'll talk about that at some point. Not today, though. And Eode the second, because I managed to kill Eode the first. I put the Cattleyas outside. Another YouTuber had recommended that. And I think the heat probably would have been fine for them, but we had an issue with sunburn, which is my fault, probably. But anyways, Eode here is already starting some new roots in her new home. Isn't that nice? And Melite, who you can see the sunburn here. I didn't kill her. She's tough. In fact, she's got, where is it? Right there. That's a new leaf going. But poor baby. I'm not getting flowers this year. One of these days. I've never seen her bloom. She's supposed to be red someday. And we got the Spartan twins here. One of them's all done blooming. I cut the flower stalk. The other one's still going strong. Got these on Mother's Day, so it's been a little bit. And that's everybody. Thank you for joining me. And I'm sure I'll have more to share soon. Bye-bye.